He had time to kill me. Jesus.
Just keep low. Don't bitch.
Good news for Has Fallen fans. Night Has Fallen is officially happening. The only catch? There aren't many solid details yet. Gerard Butler did give a small update while promoting Plane in May 2023, but all he really said was that the script was in the works and things were moving behind the scenes. So while we wait for more info, here's everything we know so far about the fourth Has Fallen movie. Night Has Fallen is supposed to be the fourth movie in the Has Fallen series, but updates on Gerard Butler's next action-packed adventure had been pretty scarce. It all started back in 2013 when Olympus Has Fallen, directed by Antoine Fuqua, introduced us to Butler's Mike Banning, a tough-as-nails security officer protecting the U.S. president from a terrorist attack on the White House. Despite its over-the-top plot, the movie spawned a successful franchise through the 2010s. Thanks to the explosive action and Butler's undeniable tough guy charisma, every Has Fallen film has been a box office hit. Even now, in his 50s, Butler is still more than capable of headlining a major Hollywood action flick. But unlike the previous sequels, which stuck to a 3-year gap, Night Has Fallen has broken that pattern, and based on the latest updates, it might take even longer to hit theaters. The franchise isn't going anywhere, but when we'll actually see Night Has Fallen is still a big question mark. In September 2023, producer Les Weldon gave a cautious update on the franchise's future, reassuring fans that Night Has Fallen is still in the works. However, he also hinted that the series' continuation hinges on how well this sequel performs. Weldon made it clear that if Night Has Fallen is as successful as the previous 3 films, then the door is open for more. Given that the Has Fallen series has been a consistent moneymaker, it's safe to assume that if this next installment delivers at the box office, there could be even more action-packed missions for Mike Banning in the future. As of August 2024, Gerard Butler is the only confirmed returning cast member. Since Butler has been the face of the franchise from the start, his return as Mike Banning was a given. Morgan Freeman will likely reprise his role as Allan Trumbull, the president-turned-mentor who has played a crucial part in Banning's journey. However, with such a long gap between films, the rest of the cast remains uncertain, and we may see a mix of familiar faces and new additions joining the action. One of the biggest hurdles that delayed production was Gerard Butler's 2021 lawsuit against New Image and Millennium Media. Butler claimed he was owed profits from 2013's Olympus Has Fallen and took legal action to secure his share. Fortunately, in October 2023, the lawsuit was settled, avoiding a trial that had been set for 2024. With that legal battle now behind him and the Hollywood strikes resolved, Night Has Fallen can finally move forward without any further obstacles. When it comes to the story, details are still scarce, but we can make some educated guesses based on Angel Has Fallen. By the end of that film, Mike Banning had been promoted to Director of the Secret Service, so Night Has Fallen will likely explore his new responsibilities while throwing him into even greater dangers. At the same time, his personal life may take center stage, especially if his father, Clay Banning, continues to be part of the story. Given how action franchises always aim to top their previous entries, Night Has Fallen will likely be the biggest, most intense installment yet. While the exact plot details remain under wraps until the script is finalized, one thing is certain: Mike Banning isn't done saving the day just yet. The Has Fallen franchise has expanded its universe with the introduction of the television series Paris Has Fallen, which premiered in 2024. This series shifts the action to Europe, focusing on new characters such as French security officer Vincent Taleb and British MI6 agent Zara Taylor. Notably, the show operates independently of the original film trilogy, making no direct references to characters like Mike Banning, President Asher, or President Trumbull. This deliberate separation allows Paris Has Fallen to establish its own identity, free from the narrative constraints of the films. The series introduces a fresh storyline centered around a terrorist takeover at the British Embassy in Paris, led by the antagonist Jacob Pierce. This approach enables the show to explore new themes and character dynamics without being tethered to the existing film continuity. As the franchise looks towards the upcoming fourth film, there's potential to integrate elements from the Paris Has Fallen series to enrich the storyline. One plausible avenue is the inclusion of Vincent Taleb and Zara Taylor as key allies to Mike Banning. Their expertise in European security matters could provide valuable support in a plot that extends beyond American borders. This collaboration would not only introduce fresh dynamics, but also expand the franchise's geographical scope. Another character worth considering is Jacob Pierce, the antagonist from the Paris Has Fallen series. Portrayed as a former Foreign Legion captain with a personal vendetta, Pierce's intricate backstory and tactical prowess make him a compelling adversary. Bringing Pierce into the cinematic narrative could offer a multifaceted villain who challenges Banning both physically and intellectually. This integration would also create continuity between the series and the films, providing a richer experience for the audience. Incorporating these characters would necessitate careful script development to ensure seamless blending of storylines. The writers could craft a narrative where a new global threat emerges, prompting Banning to collaborate with international operatives like Talib and Taylor. This alliance could be pivotal in thwarting a sophisticated plot orchestrated by Pierce, who seeks to destabilize international relations. Such a storyline would not only provide high-octane action sequences across various international locales, but also delve into the complexities of global terrorism and cooperation among intelligence agencies. It would reflect contemporary geopolitical issues, adding depth to the narrative. This integration would serve to unify the franchise's expanding universe, offering fans a cohesive storyline that bridges the gap between the television series and the films. It would acknowledge the events of Paris Has Fallen while propelling the cinematic narrative forward, thereby enriching the overall lore of the Has Fallen series. Furthermore, Gerard Butler's involvement in Greenland migration has been a major factor in his packed schedule, making it clear why Night Has Fallen has taken longer to develop. With Greenland having been a surprise hit, Butler and director Rick Roman Waugh were eager to return to the story, leading to the fast-track development of the sequel. The extensive production schedule for Greenland Migration, which began filming in April 2024 and wrapped in July, required significant commitment from Butler, impacting the timeline for his other projects, including Night Has Fallen. The success of Greenland Migration in 2025 may ultimately determine the direction of his career, shaping whether he continues leading disaster epics or returns to his signature action thriller roots with Night Has Fallen. And that's all we know about the upcoming movie. Thank you so much for watching our video today, and if something more comes out about the movie, then you'll know it. We will keep you updated, and so if you just give us a thumbs up to my channel and hit that subscribe button, we will appreciate that much more, and we will see you in the next one.